Morning. So I'm starting to get my stuff together for 2025. I realize the snow is coming here in Michigan, but I intend to put my bike on a trailer, which I've never done in my life before, and trailer down south a few times, just get out of the snow so I can do some riding. So digging up some of my old stuff here for travel. Camping stuff is next. Haven't used that for a few years, but time to dig that out and see what I have was working and not working. But part of traveling is obviously you park somewhere. If you're at the campsite, your bike's normally next to your tent, so not a big deal. Outside a hotel, it might be out of sight. So I like to have a bike cover on my bike. It's not really to protect the motorcycle. It's fine out in the rain or whatever snow. It's more for security, so people don't see what kind of bike I have, especially if I'm parked with other bikes. If mine is covered, I'm hoping that they look at somebody else's bike instead, and hey, hopefully it's a Harley with much more chrome, less more attractive than my BMW under the cover. I tend to leave the GPS units on the bike. I don't take them off. I put the cover on. If I have panniers on, I leave them on as well. They're normally locked, but if somebody want to break into a pannier, it doesn't take much to do that. So what I have as far as a cover, I have a couple of them. I used to live in Duluth, Minnesota a while ago, and there's a company up there called Aerostich. Great little company. If you're in the area, make sure you visit them. They have a cool little store, kind of in a downtown area. And if I remember right, they have like 11 or 12 sewing machines on top of the building, and that's where they make a lot of the suits. But I bought a couple of the covers from them. I tried a lot of them, especially when I was a Harley rider. They were bigger, bulkier. Said Harley all over them too. This just says Aerostich on it. Actually, that logo is disappearing. I think it's made of the same material or fabric that you have in a parachute. So you got to be a little cautious. I melted one of these ones. I moved my bike around in the parking lot. That was an R9T. I moved it. The engine was running for 45 seconds. Put the cover back on it again and melted it in on both sides. So, but the nice thing is it packs really tight. So to unpack this, it comes with its own pocket sewn in. Let's get the cover out of here. The pocket, or where the logo is on the inside here, I put that in the front of the bike. Pretty wrinkled, hasn't been out for a while. There's the Aerostich tag, which is supposed to go in the front of the bike, so my mistake. All right, now we're on track. Again, the Aerostich logo is in the front of the front tire. Pulling the cover down. What you will find here is an adjustment string. So what I do, I pull this really tight. There's an adjustment down. You can go down and lock it. I push it as tight as I can so it sticks under the bike. Then I pull this over the motorcycle to the other side. Put it around the peg. Cover is going nowhere. Again, it's kind of a parachute material so the wind catches it, but as long as you put the string over like that, cover stays on the bike. There's a couple of eyelets under here too that you could, if you wanted to, put another string through it, or I guess you can put a lock on it, but which is useless. You can cut this open with any knife or take it off. So, but stays on the bike. Been out some really windy nights with it, and I'm happy with it. It's This is the one I didn't melt, so I'm gonna keep riding with this one and taking it back off the bike, the opposite. Now just going to find the pocket and stuff it back into itself. Here it is. Just start stuffing it in here. It fits fine even when it's wet, although this is not wet, but many times I've been sitting out in the snow or rain. So there you have it, back in the cover. I had this cover probably for 10 years or so, used it a lot. Obviously not set out during the day, it's not bleached by the sun. It's a nighttime cover for me, mainly for security. So anyway, whatever cover you have, highly recommend to have one with you. This is a good one, packs light. Thank you very much for watching.